I'd like to thank Representative Weber for that. Good morning, everyone. Deanne Mazzochi, State Representative for Illinois' 47th House District, and Assistant Minority Leader, and my hometown is Elmhurst, Illinois. Illinois' Department of Children and Family Services has been ranked at the bottom of the barrel compared to other states for decades. But Governor Pritzker made a campaign pledge that he would do what past governors on both sides of the aisle had promised to do but could not, make DCFS better. Governor Pritzker insisted that we should be able to count on DCFS to fight for vulnerable children. Yet another broken promise. Governor Pritzker handpicked Mark Smith to lead DCFS. So I understand why Governor Pritzker feels heavily invested in Director Smith. But if 6 contempt of court orders is not enough of a wake-up call for Governor Pritzker that his approach isn't working, what will be? I am an attorney. I want to be clear. Courts do not issue contempt of court orders lightly, particularly against the director of a state agency. To issue a contempt of court order against the director by name for him personally, that is a court facing extreme methods of last resort. It is unheard of that things sink so low that we have to get to this point not just one time, but at least 6 times. It was bad enough that DCFS had to receive prior court orders in connection with many of these children who were being held in impossible situations. But a contempt citation means that court orders were ignored repeatedly, chronically, that the court believed there was no other choice to get these kids some relief, and that is not acceptable. 3 years into the Pritzker administration, his silence is deafening. He owns this. We want to hear him say, problem solved, not, I was not involved. When it comes to this governor, personnel is policy. These court orders are directed specifically to his person and his policies. A judge has gone so far as to call what happened to one of these kids torture. That happened on the governor's watch. What is going to actually be enough for Governor Pritzker to decide it's time to change course and to decide he's going to take some responsibility? Does he really need another consultant to tell him that kids should not be living like this? Let's talk about the first 2 contempt orders. 9-year-old AM locked up in a psych ward for 223 days. CRM, not only 150 days of improper facilities, but also having to sleep in a utility closet. We're now up to 6 contempt of court orders involving 6 kids, all of whom have very tragic histories, and they were entrusted to the care of our state. How many more orders does he need to get involved, to take responsibility, and to finally say something? The people of Illinois deserve to know what Governor Pritzker is going to do to keep these incredibly at-risk kids in our state's care safe. And if DCFS is not capable of getting these kids the treatments and placements that they need, and Governor, you've got 6 court orders telling you they're not doing it right, then get a competent person, one who ideally directly reports to you, who is going to monitor exactly what is happening with these kids, and who is finally going to make a difference and be a voice for change.